Really do.
But I'm still on the ground, on the ground.
Come on in.
I'll soon be
Have my tea.
fluttering if I can find my wings, find my wings. Impatiently I want to fly today, but I hear a gentle voice inside me say,
Hey, Arkansas.
that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race.
Come on in.
It will take some time,
Bring
but
your
the
tea.
victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. I'm starting to believe I only race with me, only me. I can't give to someone else
Can't do it.
this journey for myself. It's for myself.
Come on
My
in.
best is all
I needed this song.
have, it is enough. I can see a ray of hope. I've got to trust that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly, and I will soar. I will reach the sky, a little at a time. I'm reaching, I keep believing
Come on in.
that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and
Sing it.
steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to
I usually don't listen to the whole song, but we're still getting people in here. Have you got dinner cooking right now? I do. I have a pot of chili on. I pulled out my old Dutch oven. I love my Dutch oven. I've had it for a long time. And I pulled out my Dutch oven. And it works on my ceramic cooktop. It works just fine because it has a flat bottom. And I've got this big old pot of chili going. I didn't put it in the crock pot. I don't know why I didn't put it in the crock pot, but I didn't. But, just taking my time, getting things done, because I got a little frustrated a while ago. I really did. I started crying, and my son didn't know what to do. We were on the phone together. He said, "What's wrong, Mom?" And I said, "Well, I'm doing too many things at one time." And he said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, I was trying to grab a testimonial that you had put into Slack, and I was going to use it, but I already had something on my clipboard, and now I've messed up Slack somehow, some way, and I just need to circle the wagons and just focus on what I was doing. That's all I got to do. I got to focus on what I was doing. And I've got a request for all of you. Really, I do. I got a request for all of you. If you have a testimonial that you've been thinking about sending about the system, one of our great tools, your children, if you've got a testimonial, don't sit on it and procrastinate about sending it. Send it now. Your testimonials help people like you wouldn't believe. So please send your testimonials to us. Send them to FlyLady at FlyLady.net with testimonial in the subject line, and we'll get it. We'll get it. So I promised you a story, but about ducks in a row, but I kind of need to talk about something else first, and I'll get to that story. But in the South, we have a tradition among polite Southern women that when things get bad, when things get rough, we take to our beds. Yeah, you heard me right. We take to our beds. And I don't understand. I've never been that kind of person. You know, I've lived through depression a couple of times, and I've been sedentary and not wanting to function, but I never really took to my bed because I'm an action kind of person. So I don't understand when somebody wants to take to their bed and just kind of sleep something off. Not that they're on any medication or anything, but that they just feel like, well, it'll be better when I get up. A lot of times, taking to your bed is defeat. If you have ever taken to your bed, or you're sitting in your bed right now listening to me, then there's hope. There is hope for you, because you're listening to somebody that's going to change your way of thinking. So let's get off of our pity party. Yeah, our pity parties. Pity party is what puts you in the bed in the first place. And you feel like you have no control. Well, you really don't. When you take to your bed, you've given up. You have totally given up. So, folks, don't take to your bed. Get up and make some changes in your life. If you need to do something differently, sit down and think about what you can do. Only you can change you. Nobody else can change you. Only you can make a decision for your life and for your family. You have to get up out of the bed, or quit burying yourself in Netflix, or quit playing video games until you're nuts. You can make this happen, and you have to do it for yourself, not for anybody else, but for you. And everybody else around you will benefit from it, but you do it for you. So get out of your bed right now, get dressed to lace up shoes, fix your hair and face, and let's take the next step. And that next step is being grateful. You hear it? Gratitude is the next step. Being thankful for what you have, where you are, what you have right this minute. I mean, you can look around your room and be thankful. I'm thankful I have this lamp over here that Ashton Dodge made for me. It reminds me of what a wonderful young man he is. He's a brother to Eric and Andy. His whole family's a good friend. But I'm grateful for Ashton, and I get to watch his little children grow up. I get to watch his lovely wife. She's a school teacher, and she's an amazing woman. She's a scientist, and she believes in science, that girl does. I love her. Nicole is her name. And she is an amazing mother, but I get to watch their family. It's not that I'm in their lives every day, but they can pick up the phone and call me anytime, and I can pick up the phone and call them. But look around your room and be thankful. Just glance around. There's a hawk picture over here on my wall, and I'm thankful that God sent that hawk to me. And my husband took a picture of it off of our back deck yesterday. A friend of mine, the mother of a high school friend of mine, said, I've got 2 hawks in my backyard. What do the Native Americans say about 2 hawks? And I was able to tell her because I had 2 hawks swoop over my head one time at Yahoo campus out in Sunnyvale, California. And it was the most amazing experience I had ever had. And I called Robert up and I said, what does it mean? And I said, it's got to be an old folk tale what does it mean? And he said, he looked it up and he called me back in a few minutes and he said, God is going to send you a message. The hawk is telling you to be ready to receive that message. So be looking for it. Wow, that was powerful. So I got to share that with Miss Rochelle yesterday. I see a picture of a yellow rose over there and a timer that a FlyBaby gave me once upon a time. And I see the serenity prayer, which reminds me every single day, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. But here's the best part. And the courage to change the things I can. So if you've taken to your bed because you don't think you can change it, get up out of that bed right now. Get up out of that bed and put your shoes on and get dressed and fix your hair and face. The courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time. That's being grateful. Accepting, I'm trying to read it, it's little print. I'm going to have to get up and walk closer to it. Hold on a second. I'm tangled up in cords, y'all. The cords have taken over my life. Accepting hardship as a pathway to peace. As a pathway to peace. Taking, as Jesus did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be I got to move up closer again. Reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? So get up out of your bed. Ask Jesus to forgive your sins. If you're not a Christian, become a Christian. And know that this world has its ups and downs. We all know that. But the next one is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So folks, get up out of that bed and do what you need to do to make the changes in your life. We can handle changes for ourselves. We can't handle changes that are being pushed on us. So make your decision. And you can get through just about anything. So I promised you this morning I would talk about getting our ducks in a row, a trip we had in Seattle. We've partnered with a company for many years called Cozy, C-O-Z-I. And there's a Cozy FlyLady calendar, and it's been bought out by Time Magazine, and the people that used to run it aren't there anymore. So But they had an event where they were going to line up more rubber ducks than have ever been lined up before. And in the whole rubber duck process, I don't remember how many rubber ducks there were, but Leanne and I went to this event. And we helped lay out ducks, and one end after the other, getting your ducks in a row. That's what a calendar does for us, getting our ducks in a row. And in amongst all of these yellow rubber duckies was one purple duck. And it was for me. One purple duck was mine. And Leanne and I had the best time. We ate our way through salmon through Seattle. It was just, yeah, we set a Guinness World Record. It was powerful, and we had fun. We had a ball. And then we had to pick them all up. So after it got certified. But folks, you got to remember to have a little fun in your life, or everything's going to feel like drudgery. This is what's so special about tea time. Tea time started a year and a half ago when I saw a TED Talk by Dr. William Lee, and I have his book here somewhere. Eat to Beat Disease. And in this TED Talk, he discussed how important it was to drink tea. And not just one kind of tea. He had developed a blend of teas that had all these different medicinal properties. And so I started playing with it, and Leanne started playing with it. And then we found a tea company to play with it. And they said, oh, that'll never sell. Well, it sells like crazy because y'all need it. You need, it's green tea and Earl Grey and black tea. It's amazing, amazing tea. And it has this bergamot flavor to it that is just, I've never had anything like it. I have decluttered my tea drawer because I can't stand any other tea right now. No tea. I can't stand it at all. So this is the tea that I like. We developed it, and it's powerful, and we're going to get some decaf in just any day now. We're hoping, because it's made it to the port on a slow boat from India. Tea is made in India, y'all. You can't grow tea in the United States. It just doesn't happen. So India has the right climate for tea, and we're getting tea. So get your ducks in a row. Start planning your meals. I mean, this is the only real place that we can save money. Our electric bills are stuck. Our car payments and house payments are all fixed cost. The only fixed cost you don't have is in your menu budget, because you can learn to save money by cooking, by actually taking the steps to, I've made a meal and it's probably only going to cost me $5. $5. If we'd have gone out to eat, it would have been $25 or $30. Look at that. 1/6 of the cost of going out to eat is what we're spending on this meal. And it was stuff we had in our pantry. Now I'm making a grocery list, and Robert will bring all the stuff back in to the house that I've used up, because that's how you keep your pantry stocked. It's when you use it, you put it on your grocery list. And we can do this. Save money, cook for your family, and you know the best part? It makes you feel good in here, because you're feeding your family healthy food. Healthy food, which is going to keep your family. It's a wellness. It's amazing. I don't even know how to emphasize it. Feeding your family good food keeps you out of the doctor's office. Yeah, and when you're out of the doctor's office, you're kept away from COVID. So, folks, take care of yourself. Feed your family well. Feed yourself well. Somebody said they have all their menus done for Thanksgiving. Wow. I'm getting started on mine, but I'm paring mine down to I'm doing little dishes, not enough to feed an army, little dishes. And I'm making that grocery list out too. So, folks, take some time today to plan your menus. Get your ducks in a row. Yeah, get your ducks in a row because there's nothing better than being prepared. There really isn't. And they're talking about shortages again. So I've kept buying toilet paper at a great pace. I think I've got like a 6-month supply in the event that Robert can't get it at the grocery store. I've never bought toilet paper at the grocery store. It comes in Amazon once a month. Once a month. So we're going to have plenty of toilet paper. Paper towels. You don't need paper towels if you've got purple rags and silver rags. No need for paper towels because these things are the most absorbent things you can use and they clean things better than anything. And then, get rid of those one-time use mop cloths and get a big purple mop. Well, Leanne had a housewarming gift of toilet paper. And for dinner when she would cook, I would take her toilet paper and other things, but I'd pay the toll to come eat dinner. One time I brought her 5 pounds of Carrie's Gold butter because I'd gotten my shipment in of Carrie's Gold butter a couple months ago, and it was important that I know she likes to cook with the good stuff, and we use yeah. So no, and I like to give my brother-in-law sausages. He's got this favorite sausage that he loves, and I send him sausages, and he's happy with that. So, folks, get your ducks in a row. Get your menu planned. Don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself and take to the bed. I had a friend long, long time ago. She's passed away now. But she would just take to the bed for days on end. And because she couldn't face certain things. That's no way to live. Especially if you have children. So get up out of bed and take care of yourself. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow morning because it's plan and play day. Y'all be good, kind, and sweet. And get started on dinner right now. It's easy to do. Bye.